I'm here live with Georgia starting linebacker Smael Mondon on the Five-Star Flex. Welcome to the Five-Star Flex, where being a five-star isn't just a ranking, it's a mentality. I'm your host, Phillip Dukes, aka Dukes D Scoop. Check me out on Twitter and Instagram at Dukes D Scoop, and make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. The University of Georgia is known for linebackers and defense, and right now you've got one of their stars right here with me live, Smael Mondon. What's up, Smael?
Yo, what up, huh?
Man, coolin'. Hey, so look, my show called the Five-Star Flex, and usually I interview guys going to college, but we're gonna call this the Five-Star Flashback. So when you came out, you were one of the top players in the country. I think you did have a five-star ranking. So when you think about recruiting, how it was when you came out versus to you like helping recruit guys when they come on campus as a senior, what do you think the biggest difference is that you're hearing from the younger guys versus when you got recruited?
Really, the biggest difference probably like NIL. And that's like for sure the biggest difference that I can think of.
Right. Do you think so? On a scale of 1 to 10, when you talk to, because like all of the guys that you help recruit don't end up at Georgia. You talk to a lot of guys, and not even to mention the guys from Paulding County that look up to you, or really all across Atlanta. When you talk to younger guys, how much of an impact do you think NIL makes on their decision, like on a scale of 1 to 10?
I don't know. I think it affects it for sure. Just hearing like some of the stuff that like some of the recruits will come up and say. But like a lot of the recruits that come through around Georgia, like they don't really be too like pressed about it. Or at least the guys that end up like coming here, like it's more about like playing and like getting developed. I guess for the guys that end up coming here.
So when you think about development at Georgia, like so from the time that you got ready and you were making your final decision, I think it came down to like Georgia, Auburn, Tennessee. Like when it came down to your final decision, do you feel like you made the best decision for you?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I was just talking about it the other day with somebody. I was like, man, really like Georgia's like the perfect fit. It ended up being like the best of the season.
What do you think? What do you think made Georgia the best decision for you?
Really, Coach Schumann and Coach Smart, like knowing they were gonna be there, like them two of the best coaches in the country. So just being around them, like I can see my game getting like better, like every year. And like I see myself like really like developing. Like Coach Schumann, like it was a meeting in the spring. He showed my tape from like my freshman year when I came up to Georgia for a camp. So like seeing that to now, like it's like a big difference. So like that really like showed like the development part of it.
What part of your game do you think developed the most since you've been there?
Really like all around like everything, cause you know in high school I played like everything, so like it wasn't like I wasn't really no like true linebacker like in high school for real. So like when I got here, they really like turned me into like an actual like linebacker. So like everything from like tackling, coverage kind of always been there, cause I used to play like safety and then like star a little bit in high school. So coverage kind of always been there, but really like playing like linebacker for real, like tackling, keying, like reading, just like everything for real.
So when you got to Georgia, you were around guys like N'Kobe Dean, like Quay Walker, Channing Tindall. You guys were loaded. Tresman
Yeah.
Marshall. There were a lot of guys with experience when you got there. Now you're the senior statesman there in that linebacker room, and you've got younger guys. Talk about what are some of the things that you try to express or try to teach some of the younger guys, and how do they receive it?
They receive it good because you know all the younger guys that came in, like they all kind of like Coach Schumann kind of recruits like the same like not the same like type of people, but like we all got like kind of like the same mindset. Like everybody want to get better, so like everybody like coachable. So like they ain't like no too prideful or something like that. Like they always just take coaching good. Like even coming from me, so I kind of just try to give them tips, like just different stuff that like I learned over my years here, just different stuff that's gonna like help them.
All right, so you get to Georgia, you win a natty. You got two natties, right?
Yeah, two of them.
All right, so what do you think is going to be the most important factor for you to get your third national championship this year?
Most important factor, really just getting better like week by week, for real. Like that's what the best teams do. Like a lot of teams like start off good and then they kind of like stall off and then like they drop a game or two towards like the end of the season. But like we can really like get better every week and just like attack that every week like in practice and then in the game, like treat every game like it's a new game. Don't look for the next one. Like I feel like we'll be straight.
So last year, you guys have a great season. You were banged up a lot of the season. What
Yeah.
was that like sacrificing yourself to help the team, and then just kind of knowing like, man, if I was 100% healthy, I could have made that play. Like, what was your mind state playing hurt last year, and how do you feel like that's going to help you this year?
I mean, it was tough, like knowing that, like you said, like if I was straight, I could have did this or did that. But like, I don't know. I really ain't trying to think too much of it. The way I was trying to think about it is like everybody hurt because it's the SEC. So I ain't want to like really make no excuses. Then like we had like a team goal that was like bigger than myself. So like I ain't want to like be too focused on myself and then like let somebody else down and let my teammates down. So really just trying to focus on just winning that goal. Like the goal was winning that. We didn't do it, but like that should be everybody's goal, really.
So last year, the national championship hopes got stopped in the SEC championship against Alabama. You guys got Alabama in the regular season this year.
Yes.
How big is that game, and have you guys as a unit been looking forward to it?
Yeah, really like the whole season for real though, not just like the Bama game. Of course, Bama Georgia always a big game. Like you can't really like, I ain't gonna try to sit here and be like, oh nah, every game's the same. Of course, Bama Georgia always like a big game, but like really like the whole season because we got like the Texas game, Ole Miss game going there for the first time, like my first time going there. So like it's gonna be like a lot of fun games we got. Like so the whole schedule for real, I'm excited for like just the season in general, not just like the Bama game.
So since you got to Georgia, you've always been kind of adding weight and adding weight and adding weight, but you still looked a little slender.
Yeah.
Bro, the word is you weigh about 232, 233 this year. How does that
I'm trying to get up there. Yeah, I've been eating good, trying to get up there. Your weight gonna drop there in the season, so hopefully get to like 235 and then like probably like rest at 230. But I'm trying to get as big as I can for real.
How does carrying around that new weight feel?
Man, I be walking around feeling like Hulk Hogan or something like that, like Brock Lesnar walking around. That's how I feel. I'm supposed to be in WrestleMania right now.
Right. So how much of that can you just say is like a part of like when you really were trying to get that weight up and you kind of struggled and then you kind of turn a corner and everybody I talked to at Georgia say you look like a new player. Like what kind of what can you attribute to like your development to? Like was it a mindset or was it just like you just kind of being like, man, was it natural or what do you attribute that development to?
Some of it was natural though, just like as I got older, like it been easier to like stick weight on. And then a lot of it like the people around me, because we got a good nutrition staff, and then Coach Schumann. Like even during May, Coach Schumann go on recruitment, he'll text me stuff about my weight, this and that, tell me to check in, set my weight. So like having coaches like that and then like people like that, like around you that care, like cause I care myself, but like having people around me that care, like you kind of like don't want to let them down. So like it just gives you like that little extra motivation, extra little push to it. So like really like all them around me, they helped me, and then just getting older. So like a mix of that too.
All right, so the show is called the 5-Star Flicks.
Yeah.
Tell me about some freshmen, some true freshmen that came in the spring that you were impressed with on the UGA roster.
It's a lot of them. Them freshmen came in working. Like even in our room, we had the two Chris's, Chris Cole, Chris Jones, and then Justin Williams. Them boys worked. Them boys did good this spring. They had a real good spring. Ellis Robinson at corner, he had a good spring. KJ had a good one too at safety. Jonah had a good one defensive end. It's really a lot of them boys for real. Like I don't even want to just forget one of them. But so like I was impressed with like a lot of them just because I didn't do spring, so like I got a chance to like sit on the side and like really like watch, and I have like a better a better view. So like really a lot of them boys came in impressive stuff.
So I've been seeing you working. Like I'm watching your page. I see you got these NIL deals popping. I saw you on a Wendy's commercial. I saw you doing the furniture. I saw you doing a lot. Is there any dream NIL deal that you can get? Like if they came knocking on your door, you'd be like, yes, I finally got it.
Yeah, since high school, I wanted like a dentist office or like a toothpaste company, orthodontist company. Cause my name's Smael, so I feel like it go like good together.
Right. Are you excited about the new playoff structure and what does it kind of mean to you, or does it have any impact on you at all?
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see what because they said the first round, it's like an actual home game. It's gonna be at the campuses, so just really seeing like how campuses is, how turned that's gonna be, like the vibe around campus, just different stuff like that. And it's gonna be like it's a bigger playoff, so it's gonna be more games. Playoff games are exciting. It's gonna be good atmosphere. So I'm really just excited about that. Like as a college football fan, like just being able to see that and then like playing it too.
So as a senior, I know your relationship with the head coach kind of grows because you've been around there so long, and they start to lean on seniors to kind of help with some of the younger guys. What's been Kirby Smart's recent head coach, Kirby Smart? What's been his recent message to you, and how do you feel like you've been implementing that on a daily basis?
Really just wanted me to like step up and be like a leader to a lot of the younger guys, just because I'm like one of the more experienced guys on the team now. And like he knows I'm kind of like chill, like laid back, more like to myself, but like just being able to like not get out of character too much, like still be me, but just like step up more, like say something if I see something, and just really just help try to pull some of the guys with me.
So coming in as a 5-star, everybody was kind of like, you were around a ton of 5-stars already. That's just how Georgia recruits.
Yeah.
What was a moment since you've been at Georgia that you were just like, bro, everybody here is good? Like, was it practice? Was it weight room? Or what was a moment that you just looked around at one of your teammates and was like, golly, man, like I'm really around the cream of the crop?
Probably like my one of the first like conditions. We got conditions called like team run. One of the first team runs we had. Really, I was dying, like I was tired of hell, like dying looking around, and like it was like a lot of people who like weren't even tired. So I was like, damn, I got some work to do. Like I
Right.
probably ain't as in shape or as I don't know. I probably ain't what I thought I was yet.
Right. What's been your favorite play since you've been at Georgia that you made?
Favorite play, probably I don't know. It's a couple. Probably last year, the Florida 4th and 1 on the fake quarterback sneak ad.
Right. Walk me through that play. What happened? What was the call? Was that call for you to blitz? Like, walk me through that play and how it ended up like that.
Nah, it wasn't my call to blitz. Like we just checked to our quarterback sneak, kind of like our quarterback sneak check, and then I was just off the edge, and I just remember seeing like out the corner of my eye, like the ball like go like past it. So like, I had looked back at the running back, and then I seen he had it. It was one of the things that like you don't really like think about. It just like kind of like happened. So I just remember like I seen the ball went to the running back, Trevor. He on our team now, that's crazy. But I seen the ball go to Trevor, and then it just happened. Like I didn't even think about it really till I got to the sideline.
Did you talk a little trash to him about that play?
Yeah, cause we had another like little back and forth during the game. So me and him always like joke about it.
Right. First game of the season, Clemson.
Mm-hmm.
Man, huge game, but an even bigger game for you because Clemson's running back, Phil Moffitt, is actually related to you. How are you guys related? And have you guys talked about the game at all?
Yeah, and I feel that's my boy. We ain't blood, but our parents like grew up together. So just like knowing him throughout the years, like throughout high school, and seeing us both like come up like that, it's been kind of crazy. But yeah, I seen him at a graduation party not too long ago, and we talked a little bit about it. So it's just exciting to just see him like play against him. Really.
Smael, I talked to a couple of scouts last year. You had a really draftable grade. I mean, you could have took off and went to the NFL, and you decided to stay.
Mm-hmm.
If you had your pick of what team you would go to, just based on growing up, what team would you go to and why?
It's a couple really. Houston, I always wanted to like, not even so much about the team. Like the team good, like they getting better every year. Houston a good team, but just like living in Houston, Houston a team I always like. Houston or Dallas, like somewhere out in Texas, I always would want to go to, or really staying home in Atlanta. That'd be cool too.
Man, how crazy would that be if you got to stay in the A? That'd be too crazy, huh?
Yeah, that'd be crazy. So really, like one of them three for real.
All right, Smael, tell everybody where they can find you on social media, and just give a message to the Georgia faithful about what they can expect from Smael Mondon this year.
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram at 4Smael, 4SMAEL, and then on Twitter at Smael Jr. And then Dog fans, what you could expect. Hopefully a good season. Hopefully a good season. Hopefully a natty at the end of the year. That's the goal. But yeah, just hopefully a good season, good exciting season.